Top 10 Most Beautiful Waterfalls in the World.
It is often said a strong man and a waterfall channel their own path. Waterfalls are among the most exquisite, awe-inspiring and beautiful wonders of nature on Earth.
10. Niagara Falls, Canada and USA.
Niagara Falls, on the USA-Canada border, is undoubtedly the best-known waterfall on the planet. It receives somewhere between 14 and 20 million visitors annually and has been the location for many foolhardy and daring feats, such as that performed by Annie Edson Taylor, who was the first person to survive a trip over the Niagara Falls in a barrel. At 1,203 meters 3,950 feet wide, it's far from the largest waterfall around, but it is the falls with the largest volume. Traveling through it has three separate parts: American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls and Horseshoe, or Canadian Falls. The best view is from a boat trip on the water. Just make sure to bring your poncho.
9. PLITVICE Waterfalls, Croatia.
PLITVICE Lakes National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is world-famous for its lakes arranged in cascades. Currently, 16 cascading lakes can be seen, and are renowned for their distinctive colors with crystal-clear shades of emerald and turquoise. Water flowing over the limestone and chalk over thousands of years have created the barriers, resulting in natural dams that form incredibly stunning waterfalls as well as rivers and caves. Each year, more than 1,200,000 visitors visit the national park.
8. HAVASU Falls, Arizona, USA.
There's Off the Beaten Path and then there's HAVASU Falls, the most photographed waterfall in the Grand Canyon, is located within the remote Havasupai Indian Reservation and plunges 30 meters 100 feet over fiery red rocks, pooling into turquoise waters. Its thunderous roar can be heard from a half-mile away, echoing off the sheer rock walls that surround it. The falls sport a wide sandy beach and have plenty of shady cottonwood trees to relax by. It takes a good deal of effort to get there, either by an exhausting hike or a heli flight, but the reward is worth it.
7. CROATIA Falls, Guyana.
Shield amidst some of the most pristine rainforest left on Earth, CROATIA Falls is located on the Potaro River. In central Essequibo Territory, Guyana, it is 226 meters 741 feet high when measured from its plunge over a sandstone cliff to the first break. It then flows over a series of steep cascades that, when included in the measurements, bring the total height to 251 meters 82 feet, while many falls have greater height. You have the combination of height and water volume, and CROATIA is among the most powerful waterfalls in the world, with an average flow rate of 663 cubic m per second 23.40 cubic per second.
6. GULLFOSS Golden Falls, Iceland.
Easily Iceland's most famous attraction, GULLFOSS is a massive waterfall on the river Hvida which originates in the glacial lake Langjökull. GULLFOSS means golden falls because the glacial sediment in the water turns the falls golden in the sunlight. The 32 meters 105 tall waterfall plunges into stages at nearly right angles to each other. As one first approaches the falls, the crevice is obscured from view, so that it appears that the mighty Hvida River simply vanishes into the earth. This unusual characteristic of the falls makes it both unique and memorable.
5. Weeping Wall, Hawaii, USA.
This is waterfall galore in one of the world's most scenic islands. A series of thundering waterfalls cuts sharp lines into the 1544 and 5066 Mount Waileel on the island of Kauai, Hawaii, to form what is known as the Weeping Wall. Waileel is the second wettest spot on Earth, receiving roughly 450 inches of rainfall per year. In fact, the old volcano's summit only peaks through the clouds on 20 days each year. Flying into the crater by heli and observe the Weeping Wall is an awesome, humbling and visually stunning experience.
4. Yosemite Falls, California, USA.
Located in one of the most beautiful national parks of the USA, Yosemite Falls is the tallest waterfall in North America and the fifth highest in the world. Actually made up of 3 separate falls, it has a total drop of 739 meters to 425. Yosemite Falls is also known for its moonbow display in spring and a snow cone that forms at the base of the upper fall in winter. Fed by snow melt, the peak runoff is typically in May or June, and the roar of the falls can be heard in many parts of the eastern portion of Yosemite Valley. Yosemite Falls becomes only a trickle and is often dry by August, so plan your travels accordingly.
3. IGUAZU Falls, Brazil and Argentina.
One of South America's most awe-inspiring sights, the IGUAZU Falls are simply astounding. A visit is a jaw-dropping, visceral experience, and the power and noise of the Cascades live forever in the memory. There are more than 270 falls, reaching heights of 200 feet 60 m. In an area where cliffs and islets are scattered in a half-moon. An added benefit is the setting. The falls lie split between Brazil and Argentina in a large national park, much of it rainforest teeming with unique flora and fauna. The falls are easily reached from either side of the Argentine-Brazilian border, as well as from nearby Paraguay.
2. Angel Falls, Venezuela.
Angel Falls is located in the CANAIMA National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Venezuela. It's the world's highest waterfall, spilling from the Allantapui into what is known as the Devil's Canyon, 979 meters 3 to 1/1 below. The height of the falls is so great that before getting anywhere near the ground, the water is atomized by the strong winds and turned into mist. 1. Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe and Zambia. Representing the world's greatest curtain of falling water, Victoria Falls is located on the Zambezi River, forming the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Columns of spray can be seen from miles away as, at the height of the rainy season, more than 500 million cubic meters of water per minute plummet over the edge, over a width of nearly 2 miles into a gorge over 103 to 8 below. The wide, basalt cliff over which the falls thunder transforms the Zambezi from a placid river into a ferocious torrent cutting through a series of dramatic gorges. A path along the edge provides visitors prepared to brave the tremendous spray with an unparalleled series of views of the falls.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.